What's up guys, welcome to the Wilson Weekly, a weekly video where I recap what the media and other people are saying about Zach Wilson. This past Sunday, the Jets did not have their best game. Zach Wilson was 19 of 32 for 192 yards and one interception as the Jets lost 27-20 to the Atlanta Falcons in London. The big story coming out of this game is that the Jets have not started well in any of their 5 games this season. Let's look at some stats. The NFL average for total yards in the first quarter is 402. The Jets have 79 yards on just 42 plays. And as Rich Samini says, that's incredible. That is just really bad. And the Jets have got to do something to change that. Many players and coaches talked about this issue after the game on Sunday. And Zach Wilson had this to say to the media yesterday.
Kind of really what I felt after the game. Just needed to execute. I got to come out and make some better throws. And we just got to establish something. We don't even really got to score on the first drive. Of course we'd love to, but we just need to hold on to the ball and just get a couple first downs.
Yeah, I really like this. I like what Zach is saying about just getting momentum. And I think he's exactly right. They don't necessarily have to score on the first drive of the game, but in most cases, they're just getting 3 and outs. So they literally just need to get a couple first downs so that their offense is not just sitting on the sideline for the entire first quarter. And also on the flip side, it gives their defense a better chance of competing in the game because in this past game against the Falcons, the defense was on the field for 11 minutes in the first quarter. So not only will it help the offense, it'll also help the defense if they're able to get some first downs in the first quarter and kind of generate some momentum and a little bit of a foundation to build upon.
And just get the ball rolling. Coaches brought to our attention that, we've had, I think, 7 plays in the first quarter, 6, 7 plays in the first quarter in the last 4 games.
Yeah, that goes along with the stat that I shared earlier where they've had a total of 42 plays through the last 5 games in the first quarter. And that's just not good enough.
And that's what it's felt like. It feels like we're sitting on the sideline for a long time, and it's hard to get in any sort of rhythm, when we're doing that. So we got to take advantage of our opportunity and be able to, establish something on the field. And in the second half, I feel like it's, worked out for us a little bit just because we've been able to get in that rhythm and have some confidence. Even Tennessee, we had 6, 7 plays in the first quarter as well, but luckily going in at half, it was 9-7. We had a good opportunity to be able to take the lead in the second half. And so we were able to do that. And so really we got to go back and, just figure out what we can do to get us started or earlier this next New England game, and how we can just come out, firing from the beginning.
Yeah, he's exactly right. I like how he brought up Tennessee. In that game, they had another slow first quarter, but they were able to score a touchdown in the second quarter, and then the game's only 9-7. And that's a game. That's a competitive game. Against the Falcons, they were down 20-3. Where against the Broncos, they didn't even score any points in that whole game. So the sooner that they can get momentum and string some plays together, then they're going to give themselves a better chance to actually compete in the game rather than just playing from behind in the fourth quarter. Another storyline coming out of Sunday's game were some of the missed throws that Zach Wilson had in the first half. Zach explained to the media yesterday why he thought some of those happened.
Yeah, I would just say overthinking them. I would just say, to an extent, aiming the throw rather than just throwing it, like I've always done my whole life, just reacting to what a defense has given me and just throwing it, rather than putting too much thought into it. I've, obviously got a lot I'm learning every single week, and I'm always putting my mind on new things I need to learn. And with that sometimes comes, being a little bit robotic. And I think sometimes that's how those throws come out is I'm aiming them. I got to just throw it and rip it, kind of how I do in the second half. When we have some of those big plays down the field, I'm just reacting and throwing it to where I feel like my receiver's at and how they're coming out of things rather than just trying to put it to a spot.
Yeah, I agree with everything you said. I think we know that he's capable of making these throws. It's just a matter of him making them. And a lot of people have talked about like maybe it's a confidence thing, like he's not feeling very confident in the first half or stuff like that, and that's affecting the way he throws. I really don't think that's it. I don't think he has a confidence issue. I think it's just exactly what he said. He's got a lot of things going through his mind and he's just kind of overthinking it. He just needs to kind of settle down, and once he gets into the rhythm of the game, like we see in the second halves, then those throws come easy because he's kind of settled in and he just kind of slings the ball around and rips it, as he said, and he doesn't face a lot of those same issues that he faced in the first half in the second half. Despite some of the struggles that Zach Wilson has faced, it's good to see that his teammates still have his back. Sheldon Rankins had this to say yesterday.
Coming into a situation like this where, a team who isn't too far removed from drafting a quarterback super high, and obviously that didn't pan out, and he comes in to essentially replace that guy. And he's, for lack of a better term, looked at as a savior for this franchise. And he's embraced everything that comes with that, and he attacks every day with the mindset that each opportunity is an opportunity to grow and to learn from, whether it's good or bad. And you can see each and every game, whether it's something big or something little, he continues to get more and more comfortable with this offense, continues to get more and more comfortable with the play speed, with everything that's happening out there on the field. And I have the utmost confidence going forward that, he'll continue to lead this franchise in a great direction.
Yeah, I absolutely love everything that Sheldon Rankins said right there, because I really like how he talked about how he's kind of embraced the situation that he's put in. And one thing that kind of goes along with this is Zach Wilson has not made any excuses. Throughout all the struggles, the bad games, also the good game against the Titans, he's stayed very even keel. He's kind of accepted things as they are. He understands that it's a process. He understands that it's going to be hard, and he has not made excuses. He's not blamed anyone else. He's taken a lot of the responsibility on himself and also on the collective team, and that is the sign of a great leader. So you love it when you see his teammates stepping up for him, showing that they got his back. And Rankins was not the only player to show his support for Zach. Connor McGovern also said that they all believe in Zach, and Corey Davis has shown his support for Zach. It's really good to see that his teammates are supporting him. Now, as far as some of the other media goes, there's been a lot of overreactions, in my opinion, which is, to be honest, to be expected with a rookie quarterback, and that's just kind of how the media works. A lot of people like to share hot takes, and they just kind of say what's going to get them the most attention. But I think what's key, as I kind of said last week, is to not get too high or too low on Wilson after just a few games. Yes, if we get a full season in, we start getting into next season, the season after that, and he's still struggling with some of these things, then yes, we have every right to be concerned. But at this point, I think we just have to remember that he's a rookie quarterback and he's still figuring things out. Now, don't mistake this from me saying that he doesn't deserve criticism, because he does. He didn't play very well last week. He also didn't play well against the Patriots and in some of the other games. He deserves the criticism. These are throws that he should be making. Some of these interceptions are really bad throws, and he deserves to be criticized for some of the decisions that he makes. But at the end of the day, it's just important that we remember that he's a rookie and we don't get too high or too low on him after just a few games. One common comparison that has come up a lot this week is between Zach Wilson's first 5 games and Josh Allen's first 5 games. If you look at the statistics, they're very similar. And look at what Josh Allen's doing now. So if we just stay patient with Zach Wilson, he'll get there. I promise. So moving forward into next week, Zach Wilson told the media that he would be going back home to see his family during the bye week. He's also going to spend some time with his quarterback coach, John Beck. If you watch any of the BYU football games in the 2020 season, you'll be familiar with the story of Zach Wilson driving to California each weekend to train with John Beck and to improve his skills as a quarterback. Zach Wilson will be seeing John Beck again this weekend, and I think this will be good for Zach. He mentioned in the press conference he kind of wanted to take a little step back from football, see his family, who he hasn't seen in a while, and then see John Beck, get some advice from him, and I think this will really do Zach Wilson good, and it will help him improve even more going into the Jets' next game against the Patriots. Alright, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks everyone for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, and also subscribe for more Zach Wilson content. Also make sure to follow @WilsonClips on Instagram. I post there pretty much daily. I post quotes, I post updates, I also post throughout the game with highlights, so make sure to follow me there if you're a big Zach Wilson fan, or if you just want to keep up with how Zach Wilson is doing in the NFL. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video.